Hey, what's up, Cranium Radio? DJ Heartbreaker here with a special presentation of some people that I got on tape from this year's New Jersey Metal Fest 8. It all started on Thursday at the Metallic Cave. My first time there. It was amazing. So much fun. I cannot wait to go back, which we already booked our trip for next year. We'll be there in 2024. Can't wait to see who shows up for that and to see if it tops last year's. It was amazing. So amazing. And I just started having conversation with Dan from My Eyes Fall Victim. And I said, hang on, let me record this. So this is in mid-conversation, picks up in the middle, but it doesn't miss a beat. Dan did an excellent interview, and at the end of the interview, Mr. Sean Weiss from Return to Darkness joins in and reiterates everything Dan was saying in stereo. It was awesome. He's also known as Slam Caesar, the bassist. Super cool guys, had so much fun with them all. And while doing the interview, you can hear DJ JD, the man that made this all happen, doing an interview of his own. So, hey, 2 for 1. I hope you guys enjoy this special presentation on Cranium Radio. Okay. So we don't have to start completely over because I totally understand exactly where you're coming from, because it's pretty a well-known human fact of life. You have a passion. You're so fucking good at it. You want to live it, but you feel like you're at a point where you want to move on with your life. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was when we started playing in the band in high school, because I think it's where also it goes back to us having been friends and bandmates for so long. We all knew that if anyone could snap their fingers and Gene in a bottle wish, it would be I want to play in a band, I want to make it, I want to be doing this as a career, full-time, and doing it to a degree that would support yourself where you don't need a day job, right?
Yeah.
I think for so many
that's
people...
That's everyone.
Right?
That's all musicians. That's the dream.
That's
the dream. Yeah.
So many people want that.
Yeah.
And as we got... we had put out an album in 2011. It was our first full-length album, and we felt we thought that we had a good product then. Mm-hmm. But also, it coincided with, either we had, most of us, including myself, were about to graduate college, mm-hmm. or we're about to, go to college. Our age range was, we were within 4 years of each other.
Okay.
So we're all, and at that time, you're on the cusp of having to make, some of your big life decisions, right?
Sure.
Our piano synth player, who's one of our main songwriters, he was doing an internship. I was student teaching to become a teacher. We were all, and all the rest of us were about to start college.
Right.
And we had a very open conversation in 2000, after that album, 2012, mm-hmm. a really open conversation for us about the idea was, are we doing this because we want to, we knew if we wanted to achieve the dream or try to, you had to put everything you had into it.
Absolutely.
You can't half-ass it,
No.
right? And we knew that then.
Right.
There was no, there was nothing that we were didn't understand about.
So you
that.
guys invested everything. You did everything you could to get yourselves out there. Correct?
We didn't.
Right? Oh, you didn't.
We didn't. We put that record out, played some tours and stuff, like stuff that we had booked, and then it was time to we had a conversation where myself, keyboard player, and I think one other member who said, hey. And then two of the other members, one of which who wasn't going to college, who knew that this was his dream, and thought this was going to be his ticket.
Right.
We had to have an open conversation about we want to continue doing this for the love of just doing it, and we're okay if it never goes anywhere.
Right.
And they had to either just we didn't want to lead them on.
Yeah, because it's a choice.
It was a choice.
It totally is a choice because you either have to not invest in yourself in a career, the more traditional form of making money.
All right, man.
See
I'll see you guys on Saturday.
Saturday.
Nice to meet you.
See you. Nice to meet you too. See you.
And the thing that we decided, we were just open about it. And we said, let's just keep making music. We don't have to stop being a band. We can keep writing albums. We can play shows. We can tour when it works with our schedules.
Right.
But no one has to feel like
That's
someone's
the traditional, like what most people do.
correct.
Right.
And at least if we're honest about it with each other, no one has to feel like they're being left behind or
Right.
they're being misled
Right.
or
and
that
you can
they're.
still do what you need to do. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt, but yeah.
So we did that.
Yeah.
And it, fast forward to we put out an album 3 years later, which we worked really hard on.
Yeah.
That was an album that we put a lot more effort into. That was 2014, and that was an album we did while we were still doing our careers, doing
Right.
doing all the other things
Do
we wanted in
everything.
life. And we were still able to do a full length album, fund it, and everything.
Right.
And then after that, we really slowed down playing shows. We ended up our drummer we kind of split ways with, and then we realized at that point we knew it wasn't something that we were going to end up doing full time. We'd already decided that. We'd done the 2.5 albums,
Right.
and we still felt like we had more to do, even if it wasn't going to be what you would dream to be.
Okay,
Does that
so
kind of make sense?
it does, except for what I heard was that you guys didn't put everything into it.
Not into touring and trying to make it.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
We
Yeah.
always put everything we had into writing the music. That
Right.
was where we
The
really
music,
thrived
yeah.
off of it.
Right.
Was the creative process.
Right. But
And
all the business aspect of it kind of was it's difficult.
yeah.
Because who has time for that? I get it.
And I think
it's a lot.
I think if we were different types of people, we probably could have found a way to do it.
Sure.
But it wasn't in the cards for us. So by the time we got to 2018, 2019, we're hey, we still have more material to write. We still want to do stuff together. So we decided, let's do a record. But at this point, we already know that at this point, it's just kind of
just your way of saying goodbye.
yeah.
This
and,
is going to be it. Yeah.
And that ended up, it was funny, once we acknowledged that, it became a real creative boon for us.
I
It
bet.
was really exciting
yeah.
to write,
You could
knowing
thrive on
there was
that.
no pressure because
Yeah.
we were this is it.
Yeah.
Just let it all out. Everything you wanted to do.
Everything I got.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're going to talk, come over here so my microphone will pick you up.
Oh, you're good.
You
Come on
didn't
into
know?
the conversation.
Come here. You.
And the idea was just let's do an album where we don't care
Right.
because this is going to be it.
Yep.
And then when the album was written
Yeah.
about that process,
Yeah.
and the idea for all of us was once the album is done, we'll feel a legit sense of closure, and we'll feel truly, we'll never feel there wasn't something with that outfit or that creative vehicle that we didn't get to do.
You changed your not that you settled, but you
in a
changed your
way.
expectations.
Yes, we adjusted.
Right.
We allowed our expectations of what we had agreed upon years
You
prior.
know you can make amazing music. Let's put it out there, but
Yeah.
yeah. And that is, wow. Okay, that is kind of sad. So, but is your album sad though?
It's no. So you know what? It's
Right.
the album. What we found is once you acknowledge that for at least for us, the dream's over.
Right.
And also that this creative outlet, which actually was like my brothers in the band. I'm still best friends with all the guys in the band. It's actually like the kind of the end, not just of a band, but it's the end of a group of people that have been together for like 15 years. So the album, we felt like we were able to write about those things. Like we were like, it's a heavy album, but we're like, fuck it, let's do an acoustic song because we listen to acoustic music. So me and my brother do back and forth vocals on an acoustic song, and the lyrics in the acoustic song are from two different perspectives of two people who are about to part ways in life. And it's between my brother and I. And it's really dealing with like the idea of like being in a band with your brother for 15 years, which isn't always easy, but also is really special. And like literally singing about it. It's like something that we wouldn't have like felt comfortable doing in another record because like we do post-hardcore metal music, but we're like, fuck it, we want to do an acoustic song where we just sing. You know, so it allowed us to work through that. But what we found was the album was both like really, really sad, and then at times like really, really like satisfying and like bittersweet in a positive way, you know, because we felt like we were able to say everything we wanted to say. And the other thing that like we kind of realized is like for us, what was sad was a lot of the other bands that we came up playing with. None of them, at least for the type of music we were playing, none of those other bands are playing anymore. And we felt like because we allowed it to become because we allowed it to be more of a hobby and something we did on the side, we were able to extend like the life of it. Where other bands, like we found like at least the type of music we were playing with, like a lot of the guys just stopped playing. They're not playing in bands, period, anymore, let alone other bands. Whereas like we're still playing with the same group of guys, and we're still being able to write material and like do all the things we wanted to do. We just did it in a different way, and we were okay with that. We didn't made no false pretenses. Like we weren't like trying to do the dream or anything. We just really liked making music, really liked writing music, recording it, and yeah, that's just kind of went. It was like a weird way of going about it, but like we're happy with it. So we're gonna look back like at like playing the show this weekend, and 3 weeks from now we do our final shows. And a lot of the bands that we got on those shows are bands we grew up playing with.
Like,
oh,
that's wonderful.
You know,
that's
which is
so good.
And some of them are people who did guest vocals.
Saturday, kiddos.
Hey, man.
Oh, you're leaving?
That's it. That's it.
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Why?
The 9 to 5 kicks my ass.
Oh, you had to work today? See?
So yeah. That's it in a nutshell.
That's it in a nutshell.
Which is not so much a nutshell.
No. I've really enjoyed talking to you about it because I always seriously intrigued.
I'm still here. I'm good, man.
Yeah. Awesome. Everybody's saying goodbye.
Oh, thanks, dude.
When it's course and maybe at some point in the future they'll get together. So I was like, that's how things go in life.
So you have hope?
Well, you know what? This is our second show in 30 years, so yeah.
Okay. Good answer. Hi.
So,
what are you
never
doing?
say never. I mean, I'm in my 50s, man.
Why?
Say that I'm playing
I gotta
my
go.
band
I gotta work.
Fest 8. I'm
Why?
in the morning.
I gotta sleep.
It's tremendous,
No.
I have to work. I mean, I love these guys.
We don't have to work
We'll see you
tomorrow.
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see you
So much
Saturday.
back
Be
in the day,
careful.
man.
Be safe.
All right, great. Yes, guys. I was like maybe we'll play again at some point, and like right now they're saying like no.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
how it has to be.
But separation does a lot for any sort of.
Oh yeah, it makes the
time
heart
away
grow
from
fonder,
something.
right?
Totally, yeah.
That's what they
Totally,
say, and is what is true.
You're like, and you see what happens with the music, You let it sit and see people like it, and 30 years later, they're still talking about it, and you're like, hey, maybe we should do something.
Yes.
So you never know.
No,
or maybe it's time to go on something new. Either way.
I think you're right, and I hope some of the other guys will hear that. Yeah. But you know how people are.
I know, but nostalgia is something awesome. People love nostalgia.
That's the thing.
Give it some time. You never know.
And that's like we're playing some of the songs we're playing on Saturday. We released in 2011, so there are songs that are already 12 years old.
Bro, the songs we're playing on Saturday are fucking from the 90s.
So that's the thing. I'm gonna look to my band. It's like, you guys see these guys?
And they were ahead of everybody. It was just ahead of what the fuck was going on. So. We put our heart and soul, and these are the songs that we want to hear.
Yes.
So we kind of focus from the other stuff was total early 90s thrash, which we love, but this is the new, and now it's people can understand it now.
Yeah.
It's it's not, so.
Which is awesome.
Right. So you never know. Things go in cycles in metal. So I'm telling you, come around, wait 10 years, and you'll see. Maybe you'll be in a different place, your kids will be raised, and you'll be like, I can go on tour now and go to Europe and whatever,
Yeah, because you're young.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
34?
34, yeah.
Yeah, you're so young.
54, bro. I don't feel any older than you, though.
Well, that's why
Yeah,
I've
you're only as young
I take
as you feel.
inspiration from the Metallica. I see people from
Right.
all walks of life,
Yep.
and all age levels. Everyone's here just united by music.
That's right.
And finding a way to make it work, right?
Yeah.
And success is really defined by you, man.
See,
Yep.
You know, it's
Beautifully
like,
said.
You could say, "Oh, I'm on a label. I got this. I got that." Dude, we're
No
getting
labels.
together. We're all alive. We're still playing. Fucking,
right.
we're killing it. We love the
That's
music.
it.
Yeah.
It's all about, right?
That's all that
Simple.
matters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't be any more proud of this disc. My whole life I've been saying, "Oh, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of," and tour the world forever. And I'd love to get to Europe next year or something or whatever. But the disc I'm so proud of because they did such a great job, and really I'm so happy to be proud.
See,
part
this
of it, you
this
know?
is the follow-up conversation.
I'm
'Cause
saying, I got
This
it
is like
too.
a perspective from
Yeah.
like 20 years down the line.
Exactly.
But like a very similar parallel sort of like
Yeah, I
thing.
need like a video camera, like instead of just record it on air. Like, but this is gonna go on Cranium.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna play these sound bits in between, like some auto DJing going on, and be like, "Hey, this is New Jersey Metal Fest," because we're not broadcasting this year.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of work, dude.
What a shame.
Well, it is, but listen, it is. But
We
anyways,
should tape it and then at some point stream it, like not live, but just stream the whole show. You know, that's what we should do. If we get that together in the next.
hang on.
This is an eradication. Nothing will be seen. I know the guilty ones. I know the guilty ones. We got the record books. Cast out the pages. We got the record books. Zero to pages. The reason forgot to say this place.
Hey everybody, this is DJ JD of the Metallic Cave. I'm inviting you to join me and our metal family every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 3 hours of the best metal in the world. New metal, classic metal, and we pride ourselves on the underground unsigned bands. So join me every Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only here on Cranium Radio. I hope to see ya, and thanks for tuning in.
eventual collapse of tomorrow. You know it happens all the time. Now soon, life will begin to heal itself from the world, and you will understand the way in which this is done. And soon I will come. You want to be no fantasy, and it happens all the time. Shit. Cannot stand by now. Now soon life will begin to heal itself from the world, and you will understand the way in which this is done. And soon I will come. You want to be your fantasy, and it happens all in time. You cause everything to slowly just